Hey guys, okay, got a story, experience to tell you about with a black bear. It's pretty cool. It's nothing crazy, but it's cool. Anyway, so I went to me and my friend Springer, and I went to Whitefish Falls, Ontario. Whitefish Falls, Ontario, and there's a place you can park on the other side of the road, the main road. And we went there to go camping, and it's just off in the forest. So you park on the side of the road and you walk for 200 miles into the forest. We didn't go no 200 miles, but we went in a ways. Anyway, so we went in and made camp. And the next day, I wanted to photograph a bear. I wanted to photograph bears. That's why I went there, because there's bears there, and there's a place you can park and go and camp for free. It's just in the public forest. Anyway, so we started out, and I told him on the way there the day before, I told him about I want to photograph a bear. So when I go to photograph a bear, listen to what I say and shut up, so we can sneak up on it and photograph it, because that's what I wanted to do. And he said, okay. So cool. And he was a native guy, but he was more of a city guy. He wasn't in the woods all the time. But I don't know. I was having fun. And he said he was native. He didn't look native. He had a mohawk. Wide mohawk. Anyway, I haven't seen him in 10 years or so I don't know what he's doing. But so we started out on our journey for the day. It's just a little day hike. But we got to be quiet and stuck. And I told him, I go, I'm going to feel the bear. I can feel bears. I don't know how I do this, but I've done it in the past, and I'm going to do it again. And basically, I'm testing myself. It's sort of like, it's the same thing with the extraterrestrials. You feel them in the sky, and we're from the city, and the next day we're in the woods, and I'm stalking bears. And I ain't stalking bear by sign, like tracking. I'm not tracking bears. I'm feeling them with my heart. that's the difference. I feel them with my soul. And so we're walking along. We walked for like 2 hours, man. And it's in the woods, but it's not the woods. You got to understand the terrain. The terrain was like rock, shrubs, trees, birch trees, cedar trees, pine trees, and hilly rock, like over a vast terrain. If you go look at the geography, you'll see Whitefish Falls. It's all ice age stuff, and lots of ponds everywhere. So anyway, we're walking over rocky hills through the trees and shrubs and ponds. Fucking beautiful. It was beautiful. Beautiful country, man. And I want to take pictures everywhere. But I ain't got a long lens, so I have to get close to it. I have to get relatively close. I got like a 200 millimeter on my camera. That's all I could afford at the time. It's pretty much the way it was. Anyway, so finally, after about 2 hours, I start feeling a bear. and we're walking in that direction over the hills, huge hills, like not high, but vast hill. And it's all rock and pine trees and cedar trees and cedar shrubs, cedar junipers, stuff like that. Anyway, we're walking and we come to this one hill, and it's rather high. It's like a couple 100 feet up, and they're all smooth because it's been cut by the glacier, right? And it's all smooth. And I could feel. I'm like, dude, there's a bear on the other side of this fucking hill. It's right on the other side. I know it. I can virtually see it. There's a bear right there. We've been walking for 2-3 hours. And he goes, okay. So I go, well, the best thing we can do is sneak up as quiet as we can to the top of the hill and slowly make our way and look down over it. I've never been there in my life. We could be lost. All I know is our car is fucking 5 miles back that way. It could be a Bigfoot staring at us anywhere. I don't know, man. But anyway, so I'm like, we got to get over this hill. We got to climb up the hill nice and quiet. Slowly view the area and make our way quiet because we don't want to scare it away. And I'm hoping the bear is relatively at the top of the hill. Right? So I can sneak up slowly up the hill while I'm viewing and catch him doing whatever and get some good shots. That was my plan. But I know he's up there somewhere or down on the other side of the hill. So we walk up real quiet. We sneak up the hill. We get to the top. And we can't see down the other side yet. So we walk real slow. And I got my camera ready. And I'm ready to shoot. And he's asking me, he's like, are you sure there's a bear? Because we spent 5 minutes walking up this fucking hill. And he's like getting annoyed. And I'm like, dude, the fucking bear's there. He goes, how can you be sure? How do you know for sure? And I go, oh, I can feel it. It's right there. That's how I do it. That's how I do it. I do it the same thing with the fucking aliens. And I'm telling them this, literally. I do it the same thing with the fucking aliens. So shut up. This is the way it is. This is the way it's done. You can feel it. I don't know how I do it, why I do it, but this is what I do. And you feel it. And it's the same goddamn thing. Extraterrestrial in the sky. A bear there. It's over there. It's there. And he goes, all right. Fucking calm down. That's all. We're walking. And we get to the top of the hill. We start making our way over to take a look down. Because it seems to go down. We didn't know how far down yet. But we walk up and we get to like the cliff, sort of. But it wasn't a cliff. It was a slope down, like the one we just came up, but it went down. And in the bottom was another pond. And we're standing there, we're looking. I'm like, look down there. And all of a sudden, bam! Out of the bush, out of the shrubs comes this huge black bear. Fuck! It scared me so fucking bad. I didn't have a chance to even aim the camera, and it jumped out of the bush, and it ran up the side of the hill on the other side because the hills were like, it goes up, down, deep, and comes up again like that. So he was running up the other side of the hill, and we're like, oh fuck. And he had a heart attack because this thing jumped like 50 feet in front of us, and it was huge, man. And I never even focused the camera. Never even put it to my eye. I was like, oh fuck. Scared the shit out of us. Anyway, He's like, how the fuck did you know that thing was there? He goes, I never would have seen it. I never would have seen that bear. He goes, did you knew it was there? And I go, I knew it was there. When did I start feeling it? He goes, about 2 hours ago. And I go, yeah. So there you go. And he's like, God damn. And I go, I feel the ETs the same way. I can feel a moose. I can feel deer. I can feel bears. And I can track them and get photographs. I go, I don't know how I can do it or why I can do it, but I can do it. And I can feel the ETs staring at me. And I go, I really like to see a Bigfoot, but I don't feel any around. So, and I don't even really, well, I know what a Bigfoot feels like, but there ain't any here. He's like, holy fuck. So we turned around and went back. That was my bear tracking for the day. But the whole point of this story is I can feel bears and I track them and I go right to them in the woods. I'll get lost doing that because I totally zone into the bear and I walk and I can get lost. So I got to be careful about that. But I'll fucking take you right to the bear. It's no problem. Anyway, it was more of a learning experience for me also, like renewing, like getting familiar with my spiritual tracking skills. I don't know how to say it. I didn't know I was Daniel Boone at that time. This is back in the 90s, man. Back 2090s, somewhere in there. 1990 to 2000 something. 2000, maybe 2000. Anyway, that's not the only experience I got. Some more to tell you about, but that's one experience. And then you can track bears. All you do is, what I do is, open up your heart, come down to earth, open up your heart, and feel where the bear is. Run your heart across the land, like you're scanning all around you, 360, 24/7. Your heart is like a bear radar. You tell yourself, you tell your soul, bear, let me know when one's coming, or let me know where it is so we can avoid it, or I can go to it and film it. And that's what I do, and that's the way it works. That's the way I just tell myself, go to the bear. Or make me aware of it. Like if I'm just walking through the woods as a little kid, I want to know if a bear, I'm going to get attacked by a bear. Because it's a probable reality, and the probable reality is enhanced by fucking 100 when you're in the woods, 200 miles, and you're fucking 10 years old, walking through the woods. You want to know when you're to avoid an area or get cautious or whatever the case may be. You want to know what the hell's going on around you. And your soul will tell you, if you're free in your head and you're free in your soul will tell you, don't go that way, bear. And that's basically what I did. But I went there. My internal voice said, don't go that way, bear. And so we went that way. But bears usually run away from you. As soon as they detect you, they run away. So, unless there's babies around. If there's babies around, you fucking run for your life. Don't think, fucking run. Unless you got the situation in hand on your approach. And I'll tell you that in my next video. But that's what you do, man. That's pretty much it. And with extraterrestrials, it's like the sky. Like if you're looking at a blue sky, like a nighttime sky, not nighttime. If you're looking at a dusk sky in your eyes, it's dusk. The sun's gone down. It's below the horizon, and the blue comes out. The blue after sunset, and it's just blue, and it's 70 degrees outside, and it's warm. The sky is perfectly clear in your heart. The sky in your heart. There's no noise. There's no noise. But all of a sudden you feel a noise. And that noise is looking at you. Well, it's the fucking ETs. They came to visit you. And they're tuning into your soul from their soul. Stop and wave in the blue sky. Hi, guys. How's it? You can take it from there. Do your CE5. Do you do what you gotta do? But that's what I do. All my life, I've done it. I didn't even know I was doing it half the time. I didn't even know what the fuck was going on. Whitefish Falls, Ontario. It's a great place to be. Great place to visit. Well, depending on what you expect. But I liked it. Anyway, that's one experience I had.